What's up, y'all? Yes, your girl Sin. Yes, it's almost Friday, y'all. We almost made it to the end of the week. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. It's been a crazy, crazy week so far. Shout outs to Baylor. Shout outs to UCLA again. And shout outs to my Stanford women's basketball college team putting it down for the Bay. I see you guys. Definitely shout out to the women basketball team. They're doing their thing. And shout out to the men's college basketball team. Also, NCAA still going on. And, it's a lot of things going on in basketball that we have to celebrate. My Warriors, they've been doing their thing. Shout outs to them. And as far as the NBA, there's a lot of games that are going on that have gone on that are really excited. I'm excited about. I hope you guys are excited about. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that a little bit later. I do want to talk about some serious stuff going on. A lot of stuff is going on. I want to definitely um, send my prayers out to DMX. I don't know if you guys heard it, but DMX recently, DMX was hospitalized because of an overdose. They did do a visual for him recently in New York, in White Plains, New York. There's a visual herald. Right now, DMX is fighting for his life. He's in critical condition. We're hoping, we're praying that DMX gets through this because DMX is one of those icons, and we want to see him, be healthy and be strong. And him dealing with a lot of things recently. He had, the battle with Snoop Dogg. I thought he was, coming back from a lot of things, but I guess he still was dealing with a lot of demons. And I just want to give my prayers out to DMX. We're praying that you get better and you come back, better and stronger, DMX, because don't let anything get you down. And we are definitely rooting for you. And I'm hoping that you recover fast. Definitely send my prayers out to DMX out there in New York. In other news, I don't know. We're just gonna talk about a lot of stuff going on. We're still dealing with this COVID thing. There are a lot of countries that are going backwards, but we're trying to move forward. Out here in the Bay, a lot of the restrictions have been lifted. There was some news out recently that you guys, as of June 15th, we might see some more restrictions being lifted. We might see some more stuff being normal. It says it's as long as this vaccine gets distributed and remains stable, we are going to be in the clear. And, as of June 15th, they're saying most of all the restrictions in the Bay Area, California, and some other areas are going to be lifted. So I'm excited. I know me and my boo, my hubby, we went out and we were able to eat in. I today went out. I had to eat in with my son. It's been a lot of eating in more. It's feeling a little bit more normal, you guys. And I'm praying that, we keep on this steady path. They're saying as long as the vaccines are in place and people are taking their guidelines and we're not, doing what we need to do, we got to make sure we just get forward with this COVID because I don't know about you guys, but I am tired of wearing a mask. I'm tired of it's just something that we shouldn't have to think about like day to day. Wear a mask, not to wear a mask, mask on, mask off. I'd rather have the mask off. So you guys keep your distance. We're gonna stay in this. I'm in here with you guys together. We just gotta get through this year. We're almost there. So we're gonna see how it goes. Definitely, we're almost there. So June 15th. I know they're trying to open up schools before that. I'm saying wait because I don't know, it's the rush, we just want to make sure everything's in place properly. But yeah, shout outs to everyone doing what they did to do and doing your part so we can go ahead and get this open. We got to get open, you guys. We got to get these restrictions out of here because I am tired, like a lot of you guys, tired of wearing the mask. But yeah, definitely, guys. But in other news, I'm gonna do my Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. My what the fuck goes out to Paul Pierce, former Celtics player. He was an ESPN, also, commentary. Now he has been fired from his job. I know a lot of you guys heard about this. It's probably like old news, but I'm like, what the fuck was you thinking? Okay. Why would you go on live on social media of all things? Social media always gets people caught up. Everybody knows social media gets people caught up. That's why you just need to some people just need to stay away from social media because some stuff is not to be shared. And I guess Paul Pierce's personal life with the strippers is something that should not be shared either. So, Paul Pierce, I don't know if anyone hasn't heard about this yet, but he was found in a hotel. He went on live on social media and he was with the strippers in the back and he was like, trying to flaunt and stuff. But him being, who he is, you can't do that. You can't just be anybody. You are Paul Pierce. You're a former Celtics player. You are, you're in the spotlight. And for you to do something like that, you're going to have some repercussions. So, Paul Pierce, you're going on the what the fuck and what the fuck were you doing list? Because, like, what were you thinking? Okay. Definitely, I don't know. But as of right now, I guess the strippers they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with his retired number, and they wanna try to actually fight for him because he got fired and they're feeling it's done wrong. So big up to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, just be smart next time, Don't think with your, think with your head because a lot of people get in trouble the other way around. So definitely, Paul Pierce, definitely you're going on my what the fuck list. Sorry, but shout out to you. I hope everything works out for you. Big ups to Paul Pierce. Hey, maybe he has enough money to definitely retire. We don't know. But he's definitely off of ESPN for that. And maybe next time he will definitely think before he hits that live button. But yeah, you guys, shout outs again to my Warriors. The Warriors are going to be playing, I'm going to shout out some of the teams, that are going to be playing this Friday. Friday, NBA, it goes down, you guys, this Friday. So some of the games that are playing, I got the Pacers versus the Magics. What's up? We're going to see what happens with that. The next game I got is the Timberwolves versus the Celtics. We just talked about the Celtics. We talked about Paul Pierce. We're going to see what happens with that game. I got the Knicks versus the Grizzlies. I'm going with the Knicks. On that game, I got my opinions with the Knicks. We got the Pelicans versus the 76ers. Definitely want to see what happens with that game. It's gonna be a really interesting game. We're definitely gonna have to see what goes on because man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's so crazy out here. It's so crazy. But another game, I'm also looking forward to seeing on Friday. Again, my Warriors. My Warriors are gonna be out there. You guys, big ups to Warriors because the Warriors are gonna be playing, and we're gonna see what happens with the Warriors Friday. So everyone, definitely look out for that. Also, another game we're gonna be looking for is the Hornets versus the Bulls. Big ups to them. The Bulls have not been doing good lately, but I'm hoping they pull through this time with the Hornets because definitely gonna see what happens with that. Another interesting game. I don't know how to say the Rockets versus the Clippers. I don't know you got, but I'm thinking the Clippers on this. But we're gonna see what happens with that. The Rockers, they be bringing that heat, so we're definitely gonna see what happens. But you guys, just stay tapped in with me. I'm gonna definitely let you guys know what happened. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on all the stuff going on. I should have a special guest soon. I'm waiting on Danny Bandana to make his special appearance. We're gonna see if he pops up as one of my pop-up guests. But this is definitely a lot to look forward to. You guys listen to me on Spotify. I will air this on Spotify on Wednesday nights. I added Spotify, and then the video will be released on Friday. Always check for the video on Friday. I will try to get out sooner, but definitely, guys, check me out Spotify, YouTube, all major platforms. I'm on there, and I will always keep it updated. Yeah, dude, it's been crazy. It's been so crazy lately, dude. I'm still tripping off on Paul Pierce. Like, what were you thinking, Paul Pierce? Like, what the fuck were you thinking? Okay, why would you even? Why? Anyways, Paul Pierce, you were going down. But in other news, I want to definitely, I want to talk about. I don't know if anyone ever has been, heard about the Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood. They had a disagreement on air. The both of them were on the talk, and I guess I don't know if anyone saw the Oprah Winfrey interview with Meghan Markle and Harry when they were talking about how the family were kind of like, is the baby going to be dark? Is the baby going to be white? And they were like, and they kind of got pushed out, like, and everybody was like, oh, dang, Meghan and Markle and Harry moved out of the palace. And now she's not even considered like the princess. It's like, what the fuck? So it's like, and I guess on air, Sharon and them were talking about it, and of course, Cheryl Underwood got offended because being an African American woman, we're gonna get offended about a lot of things, especially if especially things with color and babies and all that different stuff, and a lot of things were said, and I guess I don't know. You guys gotta watch the tape. It could be offensive. I think she was kind of being like rude to her and undermining her intelligence. Like trying to say like this is how the royals roll. The royals, they don't want to be seen in a certain way, so they're gonna say they don't want no dark babies. So it's okay. And and Cheryl Underwood was like, "What do you mean? It's not okay. We know like a lot of racism exists in the world, but we're not going to talk about that right now." And Cheryl Underwood was like, "What the fuck? How are you going to be like that? I thought you're my friend, and I didn't think that you would be like all like that." And and I guess Sharon Osbourne told her, "You need to educate yourself because this is how the royals roll." So I'm just like, who do you think is in the wrong? Do you think Cheryl Underwood is in the wrong? Or do you think Sharon Osbourne is all the way in the wrong? So I guess Sharon Osbourne, she left the show. If anybody doesn't know, she's not on the talk no more. Cheryl Underwood actually is coming out with an interview saying her side of the story. There's always two sides of the story. Who knows? There might have been exchanges. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they had a disagreement or something like this. So I'm interested to see what Sharon Osbourne, she said she apologized to Cheryl for like, I guess, making her feel a certain way because she told her, "Don't cry because you're not educated, like this is how the royals roll, and they can do whatever they want to do and disrespect who they want to do because they're the royals, you know." And 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 Cheryl Underwood, she didn't want to take. She was just like offended. So like hopefully I don't know if they'll be friends, but hopefully they definitely make amends as women, because us being women, you got to think about the whole picture. Sharon Osbourne, I know you had your side to say, and Cheryl, you had your side to say, but as women, we think about our babies, and we don't want anybody offending our kids. So that's the way I look at it. And it's kind of an insult and not welcoming for them to be like, "I don't want no dark baby." Like, she's black. Shit. He got with a black girl, face it. But anyways, definitely shout outs to them. Shout outs to Harry and Meghan Markle. I hope their relationship lasts, because shout outs to Harry for leaving. He just he didn't even care. He left the palace, he left the money, he left all that stuff for Meghan Markle. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She got something, she's doing something right. Definitely, they say it, peace, power. And she is freaking Harry left the palace for her. So big ups to their relationship. I'm hoping it lasts and it works out. And I'm hoping the royal family, they actually, come to terms, because that's their son, that's their blood. You should never treat anyone that way. It doesn't matter skin, race. I know there's a lot with that family because of tradition and, culture and, everything out there. But it's a new world, it's a new time. Everyone's, you need to be open. And I'm praying that, things turn around. Maybe they listen to my podcast and they think about it a little bit harder. And, I don't think those grandkids should grow up without their grandmother or their family. They should know both sides. And I definitely hope this gets working out. So big ups to them, big ups to Royals, big ups to Meghan and Harry. I'm praying this works out. And hopefully, Cheryl and Sharon Osbourne make amends. So I'm rooting for all these relationships to come together. This is a come together year because we've been apart for so long, and we're almost to the finish line when we all can come together. So when we all do come together, let's all just get along. That's all I gotta say. But definitely, dude, it's been great. It's been cray. It's been crazy. A lot of people say cray a long time, but it's been cray. And I'm just praying that, we get through this year safely. Everyone's safe. Everyone stay safe. Everyone do what you got to do. We're almost there. I can't believe we had Easter this last Sunday, which is cray too. It's crazy because Easter usually is in the middle of April. And Easter, if anyone doesn't know, Easter again is about the resurrection of Christ. It's like, it's like when Christ was reborn again. And I'm glad and thankful that I was able to go to church. I was able to spend time with my family, with my hubby's family, and we got to, eat. I ate a lot of food. I ate a lot of food. I ate for my family, we ate our food. We had mac and cheese, we had all the food. It felt like Thanksgiving put into Easter. I didn't eat too much, ham, because I'm not trying to stay away from pork and stuff like that, because I'm on this living healthy diet thing going on. So I'm not really trying to put a lot of pork in my body. But I did eat some mac and cheese, which was bad too, which was good and bad. But only thing I didn't like, I didn't really cook this Easter because it's been, I don't know, I've been stressed out because a lot of stuff going on in my life. I don't want to get into that. But you guys know, don't let stress get to you guys. Just try to push forward, dude, because life's too short. But I didn't cook this year. I cooked last year ham. I'm probably gonna cook next year for sure. But I didn't, normally I cook ham, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, gravy. My dude, go to his house. I ate some Cambodian food over there. It was bomb, it was cool. I got to hang out with my sisters. Shouts to my sisters, it's always fun hanging out with the family, I consider them my family, what I'm saying? That's my Cambodian family. And, always a good time. And definitely, it's all love. But Easter was nice. I got an Easter basket. My son got an Easter basket. Easter egg hunt. My son's too big for that, but I know my nieces and nephews, my little nieces and nephews, they did an Easter egg hunt, and it's always good. But it felt weird. I don't know if anyone, if it was weird to you guys. It was weird. It's Easter. I was early this year, so just gonna roll with this year right now. It's been a lot of unusual things happening that normally don't usually happen, but we're gonna roll with it. We're going into May, you guys. My birthday month. I will be celebrating. Check me out on Sin Coleman. Check me out on Sin Podcast. where I have all the updates. I will be updating more, and I will have more videos out. And I promise you guys, I will have more guests. It's always fun. It's always fun. It's always fun. But yeah. In other news, I don't know. I really didn't talk about too much. I talked about sports, but I didn't talk about Deshaun Watson. Recently, Deshaun Watson, there's been a lot of people under the bus and a lot of, sexual allegations going out there. He's not one of them to not be left out because he's in there too. So I guess if anyone hasn't heard about Deshaun Watson, football player Deshaun Watson, he actually, is in some deep trouble right now. You know what I'm saying? He's in a lot of trouble because there are some sexual allegations going against him for not one, not two, not three, but over 20 different female spa employees that are claiming that he sexually harassed them, maybe asked for the happy ending at the wrong time. They weren't having it, and they are mad, and there's people going against them. So definitely we're gonna see what happens with him. He's one of those men. He's like Paul Pierce. He doesn't think with his brain, and a lot of times, when you don't think with your brain, you know what happens. So definitely, we're gonna see what happens with Paul Pierce. Definitely, you guys want to keep you updated. Check me out on Sin Podcast, where it always goes down. I will have a guest soon again, you guys, but we're gonna talk about this craziness going on. But yeah, it's crazy. It's been crazy, guys. I know. I don't know if you guys have watched the movie yet, but there's a lot of movies out now. One movie that I got to see over the weekend. I had to actually watch it twice. I'm not gonna lie. Is King Kong versus Godzilla. So if anyone doesn't know, like there's a lot of youngsters out there, you know what I'm saying? But shout outs to my youngsters, shout outs, to the OGs. People like me, I'm an 80s baby. I actually, I grew up on Godzilla. I grew up on Hong Kong and, Godzilla. And, I love the movie, dude. It was a classic. I actually said on, I think the NBS Central, Let's Talk About It. I don't know, it's one of my hubby shows, whatever. But I actually said that I gave it a 7, but I'm thinking I might up it to an 8 just because it's a classic. But I definitely, I enjoyed myself. I didn't say I cried or nothing like that, but I definitely thought the movie was good and I enjoyed it. And I thought, it was a classic. And I definitely love the part when they're fighting against each other and they're punching each other. I thought that was like awesome. I was like, and I love how the little girl was able to telecommute with the, Godzilla. And I love, even though it's kind of fake, I love the fakeness in it. It was some good fakeness, you know what I'm saying? It was that good fake. But I definitely, I enjoyed the movie. I know my hubby, he had to watch it twice because he fell asleep. I was awake watching it while he was snoring away, and it was definitely a good movie. And I'm gonna give it an 8. I had some good and bad scenes. You guys definitely check out that movie. Let me know how you guys think. I enjoyed the movie, but shout outs to that movie. Shout outs to the more movies to come. I'm waiting for that blockbuster movie to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's that was a good action movie. I'm gonna give that movie 2 stars. 2 stars. Not all the way 3. Well, 2.5 stars because it was a classic. It was a classic. Like I said, it was like Goonies. It was a classic, dude. You can't knock the classics. But definitely, guys. But I will be back, you guys, Next Wednesday, stay tapped in with me, your girl Sin. I'm about to end the show. I do want to give a shout out to everyone, all my friends, all my family. Please continue to support me. Please continue to listen. Um, I always keep it real. Definitely have another guest on the show soon. So just stay tapped in, you guys, and make sure you guys stay COVID free. Keep your 6 feet distance and do what you got to do because we're almost there. June 15th, I'm ready. I'm ready for all this stuff to end and I'm ready to get back to normal. We're almost there. A lot of things are changing, a lot of things are opening up. So we just got to continue where we're at. I know you guys are tired of wearing the mask. They say we're still going to wear the mask, but we're almost there. So, guys, just keep with it. Continue what you got to do. I'm ready to fly out. And I'm hoping we get to that point. But you guys have a great rest of the day. Stay tapped in with me. It's your girl Sin, and I am out. Peace.